Entering main menu screen. Home you have. Load accept invite. Entering select a dynasty. Cat 25 Reduke Dynasty. Online save. Ronnie Lot. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my school update. Entering dynasty. Ready to advance this. Top place season game is selected. Entering searching pop-up searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be. Away game selection Louisville. Ready. Edit uniform. Entering uniform name option is set to current throwback. Socks option is set to black socks. Team setting. Entering team settings screen. Offensive playbook option is ready. Ready. Away game selection Louisville Cardinals.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Information. There are 6 categories. Error 3 categories.
now trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's got to make a statement today.
Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Floating away. He fires it out to the right. And he reels it in inside the 30.
Entering play
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 15 options.
And the Cardinals are rolling down the field.
Seam flat.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding the football?
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He'll pitch it. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals!
There are 6 categories.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 7 options. 5, 4,
about to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt the return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
You have 15 options. Red option is selected.
For a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted. Bringing it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
18 plays, you have 7 options. 4, 3 is selected. 46. There, you have 9 options. Cover 3
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And David, how they would love to to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drop. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
Number 25 in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Entering play call, special
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the ones Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He makes the connection. They make the stop right there. Good pickup is still short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass, it's Burr. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Wisale is selected.
Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Trojans will send out the punt unit.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Option is set to odd. There are 3 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 spy is selected.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. The Cardinals have a first down.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
I think everybody thinks when you say will feel safe, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next.
Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
A strike downfield. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Cardinal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's late. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
You have 15 options. RPO alert screen is selected.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. They're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. For all the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
Looking to throw, it's Burr. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got it on the outside, it's Jordan. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Entering play call, inside zone.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming.
Right.
Fast motion from the offense. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Spot. AHP power O. RPO alert screen. Mesh spot. AHP power O.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking for space. It's Parker. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Post.
Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Burr. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down.
You can tell this is a pass.
He
has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from the defensive perspective.
Trying to find his man on first down. Coming after him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They'll leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Shock WR option.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6.
Short cross. Short cross.
Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Parker. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Got his man on the outside. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
Second down coming up.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13.
Toast.
Dropping back, it's Burr. Fires left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown USC! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step 1 to getting them back in the ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
Entering
and for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by a field goal over Purdue.
Entering play.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Definitely keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. 0-1 trap is selected.
ready to go back to work. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, it's a sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Goes.
To the air, it's Burr. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down.
Corner.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his big tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Using his feet to buy time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose the cover.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Feeling some heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Into the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own player.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught near the sticks. It's Farmer. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Throws to the back. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
You've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Burr. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. And they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games. There's still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the kick is no good, but the defense way too aggressive. I think they roughed him. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Categories. You have 15 options.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Option is cover to invert. Tampa to nickel blitz.
Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Pressure's there and he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Yes.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll immediately call timeout.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Using his legs to buy some time. Reels it in the end zone. Cardinals!
Entering play call.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Entering play call.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 6 options. Power is selected.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 7 options.
And the Cardinals will boot away to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Pistol. Slants. Pocket cross.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Looking for a big play. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Takes it the other way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Louisville. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 27 over the Astronauts. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Moving away from pressure. Quickly to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. Nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Cross. Coast.
Looking for a man. It's Burr. Got his man quickly. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit when you got that kind of pedigree. You always find superstars.
Entering play call. Coach scissors
and how about this tight end finding that soft spot after the play action throws?
It's tough to do sometimes for these tight ends to kind of find zone defense and find the areas they need to work and make sure that they've got that communication with the QB. But these two right now are on the same page.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field with passing.
Inside zone.
The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Keep cross.
Quarterback checking off. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Pressure coming. Moves around to clear up the vision. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Formation, coach suggestions. There are empty and pop power. Oh.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Burr. Getting some heat. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
Entering play
and they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Subcategories
have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Yes.
Keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Free scheme.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Here's the handoff. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. We've got to start showing some new levels here in the second.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Stone. Still on his feet at the 45. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. And then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Here comes the jet sweep. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Love the play call by the offensive coordinator here. They're attacking this defense in a lot of different ways. That time going with the jet sweep to get the first down.
The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
I think a big key in this team's success today is their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defense.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right
The
there.
give and the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
On the move, it's Parker. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
8 categories. You have 15 options, and around power is selected. Entering plate, slot drop, middle high low. Player, error. Strum, goal line. Normal, you have 12 options, HB dive is selected.
Trying to pick up a first down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. He's got a head of steam. Boy, he is hard to bring down.
Leaves it with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves it with 2nd and 4. They're looking for an advantage to the right. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Looking downfield, it's Burr. Unloads it left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
That is just a sideline credit. Catch, toe drag, everything you want.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to buy time. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Trojans! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding
categories.
You have 15 options. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone.
There are 6 categories.
First down for this offense.
Vertical Miguel. Efficient.
He'll start this drive firing. Finds his big tight end. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Formation. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. There are 4 categories. You have 33. Formation. Auction is set. Auction is 3 step. There are 4
Here
categories.
comes the offense on second down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
We saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Cover 2 Inver. Option it. Double mug.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll go to the fullback. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Double mug.
And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the first?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Smashes through. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Cover 4. Formation. Prevent. Time. Auction is set to 2-3 on 18th. Auction is normal. Cover 2 man. Formation. Auction is set 2 to cover 4. Temperature. Cover 4 pop. Cover 1 Robert press.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Middle third.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
I definitely tried to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious. I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Entering play call.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Double cross.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pre-snap motion in the backfield.
Zig.
Back to pass, it's Burr. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
All right, you dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
There are 6 categories.
That
there are 3
should
subcategories.
be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Unleashes to the end zone. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And now the ball's loose in the end zone. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
There are 6 categories.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25.
There are 8 formation. I form. Option is set. Type. There are formation. There are 8 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to hide 18 plays. You have 8 options. I form is selected. Type. There are age. Flea flicker.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, just to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be.
There are 4 categories. You have 18
Somebody
options.
needs to make a play here. It's
selected.
3rd and long from the 26. To throw, it's Spur. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Formation. Special teams. Field goal. Formation. Option is set. Punt. There are 6 categories. You have 6 options. Fake punt sweep is selected.
And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option is set to over 18 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 3 is selected. Over. There are 3 categories.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job on the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, doing them, making the backfield for a tackle for us.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter how.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Ready to advance is selected. CFP team schedule. Entering team week 14, week 13, week 12, week 10, week 5, week 3. Week 5, week 9, week 6. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Coach abilities. Team depth chart. View roster. Entering roster. Yuki. Red shirt status red shirt status red shirt noni. Red shirt status red shirt noni. Red shirt status red shirt noni. You have 6 options. Oh, and more. Edit player. Entering edit player screen, you have ratings and appearance. Entering edit player screen, QB style option is set to lower 3/4. 1 is selected. QB style option is set to QB style option is set to over the top 6. QB style option QB style option QB style option is set to lower 3/4. 1. Entering roster spreadsheet screen. Red shirt status red shirt noni. Red shirt status red shirt noni. You have 6 options. Over and more. Edit player. Entering edit player screen, you have 8 ratings and appearance. Entering edit player screen, QB style option is set to over the top 5 is selected. Entering rosters spreadsheet screen. Entering Dynasty Hub depth chart. Entering depth chart spread depth view. AHT. Depth 2. Depth 3. FP. WR. Depth 2. Depth 3. Depth 6. Depth 5. Depth 6. Depth 5. Depth 2. T. Depth 2. LT. Depth 2. School year. Run block. School year. Depth 1. Depth 1. LG. Red shirt status red shirt noni. C. Red shirt status red shot red name run block finesse 60, run, change of direction RG, awareness rate, run block modified position LG, LG, RG, RT, agility, run block, lead block, name H Trader, name M Larson, name Arson Ram, name F Kazi, name M Larson, name Arson Ram, Ray, Diki, name Ilabel, name Arson Ram, Ray, name Mark Kranchik, name S McLean, name Mark Kranchik, name S McLean, name Arson Ram, name Ardala Balahu, Ray, name Mark Kranchik, name S McLean, name name M Larson, name Arson Ram, name S McLean, name Arson Ram, Diki, name LB, name F Weeks, name Hero, name KJ, name Mark Kran, name F Kazi, name Arson Ram, name Ilabel, name El Gratz, name K Kearns, name El Biggs, Lowell, name Ishank, name El Kaum, Roald, MLG, name N Marcus, name J Walker, Lowell, name Ishank, name El Cow, name Ishank, name El Cowan, name School U, hit power, block shedding 59, hit power 89, MLG, play recognition 84, CG, SS, play recognition 84, FS, CG, play recognition 80, play recognition 80, play recognition 71, strength rating 68, SS, strength rating 6, strength rating 78, strength rating 82, strength rating 82, CG, strength rating 82, strength rating 50, strength rating 68, strength rating 82, Strength rating 52. Strength rating 82. Strength rating 68. Strength rating 68. SS. Strength rating 82. Strength rating 78. Zone Cub. Tack. Block shedding 78. Block shedding 78. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Coach ability, CFB team schedule. Entering week 3. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Enter, yes. Entering home screen, home you have load accept invite. Entering selected dynasty, UNR 25 dynasty, online save, John Robinson. Enter. Advanced week option is set to entering, sim head. Entering, weekly advanced summary script, entering, my is selected. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.